Divine light surrounds this space and every soul who enters it. I call upon Source, angels, guides, and ancestors of the highest good. Expel all negative energy, fear, and illusion, transmuting them into wisdom, strength, and healing. May the power of divine alchemy transform shadow into light, doubt into clarity, and pain into purpose. Protect this circle with love and truth, that each message delivered here serves only the highest path. We rise as warriors of spirit, aligned, guided, and renewed. So it is, and so it shall be. I'm here to help you unlock the hidden paths within, the ones Spirit has been quietly guiding you towards. Today's reading is an energy reading about stepping out of confusion, reclaiming your power, and aligning with divine truth. The Two of Wands is a reminder that you're standing at the crossroads of potential and purpose. Spirit says you already hold the vision. Now it's time to choose faith over fear. You may be sensing a call to expand, travel, or take a leap of faith, but justice steps in to remind you that alignment must come before action. So you have to align yourself before any action can be taken. This is divine order, karma balancing the scales. Then the Seven of Cups reverse is cutting through illusions. You're no longer lost in daydreams or false promises. Spirit says you're awakening up to what's real. The world reverse and the Page of Pentacles reversed show that a cycle is asking to close. A cycle is needing to be closed. But something still feels unfinished. Perhaps you've been resisting grounding your vision or doubting your ability to start something fresh, or just starting fresh with everything. The Five of Cups in reverse brings emotional healing. You're ready to release disappointment and call your energy back. Spirit says it wasn't loss, it was redirection. Usually the things that we lose, you needed to lose, because it redirects you to where you need to go, or to what you need to focus on, or to what you need to start. The Up in Clouds in reverse shows your clarity returning. You're no longer drifting in uncertainty. And with the secrets coming out sideways, okay, there's something you sense but haven't fully seen yet. Truth is being revealed in divine timing, divine guidance, and the Most High confirm you are being watched over and protected. Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. Okay? Trust your intuition. Your ancestors and guides are actively helping you see beyond illusion, any illusion. The Page of Cups and Four of Swords suggests emotional renewal. Okay? Emotional renewal. A time to rest your heart, reflect, and listen to spirit in stillness. And that's when you'll receive messages in dreams, signs, and synchronicities. And I'm going to pull a card from my dream deck later. And signs, spiritual symbols, that'll be pulled later. With the Five of Wands here, there may be external conflict or inner resistance, but Spirit is saying you don't have to compete. Your path is uniquely designed. It is. You don't have to worry or pay attention to none of that BS that's going on in your life. Just let it go, because your path is uniquely designed. The white magic appears here. This is a powerful card. You are being reminded of your ability to manifest and transmute energy with love, intention, and integrity. Protect your space and protect your vibration. The Lover cards in reverse and the karmic connection show that some relationships or soul ties are being rebalanced or released. Spirit says, not everything or everyone can come with you into your next chapter. But through that release, the Magician card rises. Your manifesting power is your awakening again. You're remembering who you are. A conscious creator, a co-working with divine will. You are co-working with divine will. At the bottom of the deck, okay, we have the Ace of Swords and the Four of Wands under that. Okay. The ultimate key of clarity and truth.
cutting cords with illusion, reclaiming your voice and seeing your path with new eyes. Spirit message is clear, okay? You are not lost. You're not being realigned. You are not lost. You are being realigned. Every delay was divine protection. Every ending was a sacred beginning. And now your truth is the sword that opens new doors. The energies surrounding you are transforming revelation and divine justice. Trust that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. May you walk in clarity, protected and guided by the Most High.
Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel.
Okay? And remember, you hold the keys. You unlock the journey. Okay? So we're going to pull from oracle cards, intuitive cards, Kipperish oracle deck. Okay. Death magic. This karmic connection, and it fell right near the musician and karmic connection when it came out. They may have been performing death magic. Even if they're thinking that something badly happened to you, because they know they're not going into the next chapter with you. Okay? Thoughts are magic. Words that they speak are magic. So any type of ill will, negative energy, and thoughts upon you is a part of this death magic. But guess what? This card came out with it. Okay? So they may be thinking about or may have been performing some type of death magic with their thoughts or some type of ceremony. But guess what, baby? You are happy. Okay? You are happy. And it's not working because what? You are protected by the Most High. Remember? You are protected. And you're being guided. See that? By your ancestors. You are protected and guided by the Most High and your ancestors. Yes, you are.
Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel.
So, anybody trying to do something to you, it's not going to work. You are being protected. Yes, you are. Anything else for the collective? The Ice King. You're being protected from the Ice King. Okay? That person who was emotionally unstable, non-committal, manipulative, deceptive, delusional, Okay? But you're no longer confused. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, yes. They're sending you the evil eye. So, yes, their thoughts are negative. That is magic. Gossip is a form of negative energy. And people like to call it black magic, but I like to call it negative magic. Okay? It's negative. It's dark magic. Negative, dark magic. When they gossip about you, lying about you. Okay? Animosity. Because they into poverty. And you are what? You are happy. They have all these things. They dealing with emotional pain. They can't come into the next chapter with you. Because you hold the keys to your journey. And they was a thief. What did they steal? Your energy. Your time. Okay? Because all they did was what? What else? Became non-committal. They was a thief. They stole money. They stole some type. They might have stole money from you. Because this is showing money. So not just your energy, but look at that. They stole money from you or from somebody else. And now they in poverty. But they what? They have to deal with these childhood wounds. The children could be involved. It's taking a toll on your children if you have children with them. And they are dealing with their own childhood wounds. Okay? Because now that you're showing what? Self-love. They know that they no longer have control. They don't have control. Because you was guided and protected. Your ancestors redirected you. They redirected you. And they are turning that false narrative that they were spreading. Remember I said that they were gossiping? At the bottom of the deck. And at the bottom of my decks sets the basis of the cards that was pulled. And I stop here with this deck. Okay? Their false narratives are showing people that it was just that. Not true. That's what they're showing them. That the lies that they told on you, or all the gossip that they spoke about when it came to you, was false. And people are seeing it. Okay. So I want to pull from the extra deck to see what we get out of that. Yeah, those false narratives. They are dealing with a lot that they know. So remember, I said they not only stole your energy, they stole money. Okay? They stole money. They had a contract with somebody. Now they're in your life and they're being presented in this reading. But they was not an honest person. They wasn't honest with you. And they wasn't honest in their business dealings. Okay? Like I said, they might have stolen money from you and someone else. And now they're dealing with poverty. Okay? Because justice is taking place. Justice is taking place on your behalf as well as other people's behalf. This person is something. This other energy in this reading that you were dealing with. He was a liar. He or she was a liar. Okay. Yes, they are a liar. They would try to convince you and manipulate you that you're not, that they're not, but they are. They're a liar. Okay. They're superficial. Okay. Anything else for the collective? Yeah. You said, what? Peace. I'm out. Deuces. I'm out. I am out. So it could have been an Aries involved. Okay. Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. That your partner could have been an Aries. Okay. Is it Aries? You could be an Aries. So siblings and brothers could have taken place. They could have been gossiping to their siblings, their brothers, their sisters. Okay, but their brothers and sisters whom they were gossiping to and with are finding that their stories are lies. The gossip are lies. Okay. And at the bottom of this deck, because I am done with this deck, which set the basis for those cards that came out. Okay. And it is intellectual thief. They were very manipulative. Okay. They had the gift of gab. They were articulate in their dealings when they speak. Okay. They like to take control of the narrative. They like to take control of what it is people believe in. Okay. Have to locate my dream deck, but we're going to go begin to close out with spiritual symbols. Pull a few cards from the spiritual symbols. For you to see what symbols you may have been seeing or you may be seeing soon. Okay. What spiritual symbols for the collective during this reading? All right. Nonconformist often changes the rules. Like I said, that intellectual thief, they like to take control. Okay, and under that, you have law and order. Remember they stole some money? Okay, because they were greedy. Look at this. They were greedy. The success, too much gluttony, not just with food, but whatever it is that they had. Okay. They were a thief. It's going to be law and order. There was a thief. They was going to be, and there's law and order in place because they were greedy. So the spiritual symbol again is the nonconformist. They often change the rules. Okay. Yes, absolutely. The status quo. They always challenge the status quo. Then you have the high chair tyrant. High energy, enthusiastic, risk taker, helpless but powerful, inspiring, joyful, a sense of wonder, playfulness, uplifting. That's you. Okay? See that there? And you're being guided and protected by the Most High and guided by your ancestors. And you're happy. Any more symbols for the collective? Spirit. Okay, I hope I pronounced this right. Bonviant. Unorthodox spirit. Low self-control. Reckless, extreme, excess. Okay, all of this can describe that intellectual thief, that financial thief, the one who has emotional pain, who gives you the evil eye. Okay. But look at here. At the bottom of the deck is key. New opportunities and connections. Okay. Finding solutions. Finding a solution. And you found the solution. You got out of there. Now I want to locate my dream deck. All right. Spirit. The cards from the Mystical Dreams deck. What dreams the collective may have had or may have in the near future or future pertaining to this reading. Window. Some of you may have had dreams about looking out of a window or seeing a window. Climbing out of a window, climbing into a window, closing a window, opening a window. Pulled a couple more cards. Or one more card. Any more cards to be pulled for the collective? Spirit. So that is saying window symbol symbolizes a new perspective or broader version. Okay. Dreaming of a window suggests you're gaining clarity. Yes, you have. Remember? An insight into a situation. You have gained clarity and insight into a situation. So some of you have been having dreams about a window. That in this picture, on this card, the window is open. Okay? Because you can see clearly now. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. Yep. And no, I don't try to pretend I know how to sing. I do not. At times here and there, my voice just sounds nice. Okay? But I can't hold not even a half a note. So, but that's the song that popped in my head when I put this card up. I can see clearly now. The rain is gone. As you can see, there's no rain. All right. The other card that came out was floating. Some of you have had dreams of floating, levitating. Okay. You could be outside, inside, but this card shows that it was outside. You're just floating in the air, in the clouds. And floating represents relaxation and freedom because you are happy now. You are happy that you can see things clearly now. Okay? Subscribe, like, and comment. It will help grow my channel. And this card says, floating represents relaxation and freedom from physical constraints. In your dream, floating suggests that you are releasing burdens. Absolutely. This complements this reading. And entering a state of ease and flow. Why? Because what? You are happy. Yes, you are. This dream encourages you to let go of your worries and allow yourself to move effortlessly through life. It signifies that you are finding your balance, remember? You are finding your balance, embracing freedom, and finding inner peace in the process. So if you have not had these dreams yet, you may find yourself having these dreams. Remember, you are a warrior. You are divine, and your transformation is already unfolding. Join the circle, embrace the guidance, and continue to alchemize your journey. Subscribe, like, and comment.